Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? It's AngelTheTwin here, and we've got a brand new Overwatch patch with a ton of stuff. Like, a lot of things came to Overwatch all at once, so I'm trying to fit it all into this video. And let's start off with the actual patch. It's patch 1.46. I believe this was on the PTR for a bit, and then it moved over. We've got some changes coming from the experimental card as well. As you guys can see here, we have the Archives event also happening. It starts today, ends April 2nd. We've got some cool skins here that we can see. We see the Junkrat skin, a May skin, Torbjorn skin, and Symmetra skin. There's no new story, but there are challenge missions now that you can do, and obviously you can earn the loot from the previous Archives event. So that's a lot of fun. We'll get to their skins at the end of the video. We'll just go through the new skins and everything like we usually do. But we're gonna jump over to the actual hero changes and feature changes that came with this patch as well. So we've got a new feature for replays. It is share replays. Right now I have no replays because the game just reset because of the patch cycle, but now we don't have to worry about that. We can just save our replays and import other people's replays, and it's going to make content creating, and not only that, but for people to be able to just share with their friends their replays that they had, it's going to make it a lot easier. All right guys, jumping over to the training ground, we've got a couple of hero updates I want to go over. So Baptiste, like we saw before on the experimental card changes that previously came out, his exo boot charge time was reduced from 1 to 0.7 seconds, and his regenerative burst, which is his AoE healing, the cooldown was also lowered from 15 to 13 seconds as well. Overall, great changes for Baptiste. He's definitely gonna need it, and I like it. Nothing too crazy there with the change. Next up, we have Diva, and Diva's changes were as they were before. Her cooldown on her boosters are now 4 seconds instead of 3 seconds, making her a little bit less mobile, but still fairly good. I don't think this is going to hurt Diva too much at all. May also got a little tiny nerf. Her ice wall is now on a 13-second cooldown, and big heroes can fit through a 1-slot gap in her wall. So heroes like Reinhardt, like Orisa, like Roadhog, they won't get stuck anymore. So a tiny little nerf, but nothing too crazy. For Orisa, we have her primary fire, her fusion drivers. The damage was increased from 10 to 11 seconds. So she's just going to be doing a little bit more damage than before, which kind of helps her out as well. Nothing crazy. I think these are very, very small balance changes that help the heroes out that were struggling a little bit, because I feel like Reinhardt and Winston were doing so well where you would only kind of pick Orisa in certain situations. Now she has a little bit more damage. She's a little bit more viable. Okay, next up we have Sigma, and Sigma's ultimate. The cost was reduced by 10%, which is nice. And then his flight speed was also increased by 30%, so he's a little bit faster ever since they changed the fact that he can be stunned or canceled out of his ultimate by other things like flashbang, like sleep dart, like a bash, something like that from Brigitte. It kind of helps that his flight speed's a lot better. Sigma's ultimate also took a pretty long time to charge up, so a 10% increase or decrease in the charge rate is really, really nice for Sigma as well. Again, helping tanks that kind of felt a little bit out of place after the big nerfs. Next up, we've got Legs, or Soldier 76. His Helix rockets were buffed, actually. The cooldown was reduced from 8 seconds to 6 seconds. So he's going to be able to use them a lot more, increasing his damage and making him a bit more viable. Now, Sombra, one of the best buffs, I think, in this patch, her spread on her primary fire was reduced by 10%, making it a lot easier for her to hit multiple headshots, making her damage numbers really, really good. This is actually a super nice buff for Sombra, something that doesn't make her broken. But another thing that people have to remember is that Sombra is very, very reliant on her ult, and by decreasing the spread, here we'll EMP. We'll wait for it to go down. By increasing the spread of her, or not increasing, decreasing the spread of her gun, she's able to gain ult charge a lot faster because she's able to hit more shots, which means she does more damage, which increases her ultimate charge. Okay guys, that's it for the hero changes part of the video. Now we're going to jump over and look at what's new in the Archives event in terms of skin and highlight intro and whatnot. So let's take a look. So to start us off, we have Bear May. Nothing too crazy. She's got some nice little bears on her gloves, but it's just a pink skin for May. Nothing to really write home about. Symmetra, Holly Symmetra skin. It looks like kind of like those paint runs that people do where they run around, color runs, something like that, right? I don't know if you guys have ever seen them, but it looks really crazy, but nice. It's a nice, simple skin that makes sense. Then we've got Rust-Clad Torbjorn. Just a green skin for Torbjorn. Nothing too crazy. These skins are nice, but they're not like insane. I'm sure we're gonna get some really cool looking skins from the legendary skins, right? Oh my goodness, I haven't seen the other skins, and this might be my favorite skin already. As you guys know, I'm a support player. I'm a support main. Anna's my jam, and this skin looks so good, but more importantly, the weapon looks insane. This skin looks amazing. I love it. I love it so much. We've got a young Anna Amari, which is, I think this is only the third skin that has young Anna Amari. You have the the Horus and Captain Amari, right? Let's take a look at the weapon. Ooh, that is a nice looking sniper right there. And this is for support. It's got the silencer and everything in gold. It looks fantastic. Wow, this looks so nice. Yeah, this is easily one of my favorite skins, guys. What do you think? Moving on, we've got King Jameson. So we've got ourselves Junkrat here, spending the big bucks. He's got bars of gold here instead of his dynamite. He's got his gold teeth still. Little robber's mask. The crown looking great. And then his tire looks pretty good. This skin is all right. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. But it's all right. Does that say cash money? That's funny. It says CSHMNY, which stands for cash money. That's pretty funny. That's cool. He's got some rings too. Take a little bit. Oh, never mind. Now the weapon. That's bling bling right there, man. If you had the gold skin too, I'm sure it shines much more than this. He's got a little diamond, a little jewel actually. His bombs are like bejeweled. This looks really good. Oh, look at the Junkrat signed in there in gold. That's really nice. His weapon is fantastic. This might be the best looking weapon to go along with like a gold weapon skin in the game. This thing looks pristine. Look at even his mines look amazing. Oh man, I take it back. The gun and the mine, the junk tire is okay, right? It's got a bunch of artifacts and everything that like he's stolen, but the mine and the weapon, oh my goodness, these are unbelievable. Like really cool. Next up, we've got Aviator Farah, which I like a lot. She's just wearing like regular blue jeans, black leather jacket, got the aviator sunglasses, obviously a little bit of armor. She's got her shoulder pads, like her wingsuit on. Otherwise, this is a really cool skin. Let's see the weapon. Oh, the weapon looks nice. Weapon looks real good. I actually like the skin a lot. It's not my favorite, but it's a good Farah skin. And Farah's been needing a new skin. She has some really good skins right now. This is nice. I like this. I like this skin. Not my top though. Anna's my top, but this one's good. Next up, we've got Militia Roadhog. Militia Roadhog actually looks really good as well. His hook looks amazing. Look at that. It's kind of got like those I forget what type of blade that's called, but here it almost looks like it's a switchblade, right? Where it goes in, pops out, but it's only like halfway there to make the hook. I forget what they're called, man. Those types of knives. Let me know in the comments down below if you know what they're called. Otherwise, he looks fantastic. He's got the little bullets here. For what? Oh, look at the gun on his back. Imagine he was able to use that. What's his weapon look like here? Oh, he's got a laser. He's got a laser sight. I don't know if you could call that a sight. I think it's just like a laser pointer attached to the gun. That's pretty sick. He's got like a banana clip over here. It actually looks really nice compared to some of Roadhog's other guns. Looks fantastic. Again, the hook looks great. This in gold probably looks really good as well. Really nice. And then he's got the militia like gas canister. That looks cool. Next, we have Workout Zarya, and this looks great as well. Zarya's been needing a new skin. This one looks really nice, and I'm telling you why. Because all of Zarya's skins look kind of bulky and big. This one looks very, very nice. You know, just wearing workout clothes, wearing the hood. The hoodie looks great. The colors are fantastic. Got herself a nice sleeve going on right there. Wrapped up the hands. Got the iPod, or I don't know what it is in this universe, but she's got it at the ready. Oh, the weapon looks really cool. It's kind of like, it's almost like a bench, right? Or you know those things you put your legs through to sort of hold you while you're doing sit-ups and stuff? It's got that. That's nice. The grip there from like, you have those on some of the machines. It looks good. Color looks fantastic. It's got some triangles here. She can pick up the gun that way, I guess. That's really cool. And I love that the reload feature right here, right? She like pulls that to reload the gun. It says flex. That's pretty cool. I like this a lot. This is a really cool gun. All right, so rating the skins right now for me, I think number 1 is Sniper Ana. Then I would go Militia Roadhog, Aviator Farah, Workout Zarya, and King Jameson last. I think King Jameson, besides the weapon is the best out of all of them. Maybe not better than Anna's, but King Jameson's weapon, like, look, come on guys, it's pretty good. We got one emote, and it is, oh my god, look at the size of that cat. It's for Brigitte, and it's called Cat, and it's got her cat where she just picks it up and snuggles it. This thing looks more like a mountain lion. That's a big cat. It's actually a really nice emote. I like that emote a lot. Then we've got 2 brand new highlight intros. We have Attraction for Sigma. Oh, that one's really nice. I like that a lot. And then we have Translocating for Sombra. Oh, that's sick too. Both of those are really good highlight intros. I'm actually impressed. I'm actually really impressed. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. We went through all of the changes, everything new coming to Overwatch. Oh, the hero pool. I forgot about the hero pool. Hero pools change, and unfortunately, the new hero rotation is Reinhardt, Reaper, and a Moira. What are they doing? They banned 2 supports. I'm really against this. I don't like this at all, that they banned 2 supports, simply because there's not as many supports in the game as there should be to offer up 2 bans, right? When they ban 2 DPS, it doesn't make that big of a difference, and it feels okay because there's a ton of other DPS to play. If they ban 2 tanks next, like, that's 1/3 of the tank lineup. That's 1/3 of the support lineup, you know? I think they need a little bit more in the other 2 categories before they start banning 2 of a certain role besides DPS. Okay, now we are at the end of our video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. We got some cool new stuff, guys. We got some cool new stuff. I'm actually really impressed with some of the cosmetics for the new Archives event. Their new game modes as well, or challenge modes, not new game modes. Old game modes, new challenges. Really, really fun. As for the hero bans, like I said, not a fan of the double support. Maybe I'm biased because I'm a support main, but like Ana and Moira, like that's gonna kind of force people to play Baptiste, Mercy if they want a ton of healing, maybe Baptiste Lucio, maybe Mercy Lucio. You really don't have too much to play around with there. That's why I don't like 2 of supports or 2 tanks that are getting thrown out. Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't yet. We make Overwatch content almost twice a week. I'm trying to get there twice a week, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. All right, peace.